Welcome to the Builders Table. This is your show that comes your way, that brings in entrepreneurs your way. The people that have a story, that people that have experiences that have experienced, and they are currently transforming communities. And we're so excited today to bring your way a very special guest. And we're happy today to bring your way a coach and the lead coach, the founder of Driver, one and only Agnes Njue. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And let us listen and hear what has been the transition, what has been the God story in Agnes's life, and how has she been able to transition. And welcome so much, Agnes, the show.
Thank you.
Yes, it's good to have you here.
Mr. Mwenda, for having me.
Yes.
Thank you for inviting me.
Karibu.
It's good to be here.
Thank you. Thank you. So sit back and relax and let us hear who is this girl.
Thank you.
Yes.
So yeah, indeed I have a story to tell, just to talk about the God factor in my life, and especially in my career. So growing up, I grew up in a normal family, a polygamous family. We were very many. Let's not go there, but we were many. We were a football team plus extras. In a polygamous family, you know, there's structure, there's order, because my dad was a very tough man. So there was structure, there was order, there was provision, but there's more. You know, there were emotional gaps. You grow up fighting for space, fighting for survival. You are on your own. And this shaped me to who I became, unknowingly though, because growing up I felt very unseen.
Unseen.
Unrecognized.
Very invisible.
Very invisible, that's the word. And so this one helped, it made me become a performer. Because now then
so that you can be seen.
So that I can be seen. So I am performing. By the grace of God, I was very bright in school.
Wow.
Very brilliant. And I always topped the class.
Wow.
So every time I performed, I had an applaud. Everybody clapped for me. And I felt good. I was celebrated and I could be seen. And so this shaped my identity into how I became later in life. Just realizing this not so long ago. And yeah, I would perform and be clapped for. I'd be very good.
That time you were just a young girl.
A young girl.
And you're realizing this invisibleness at that age.
I didn't know what was driving me, but all I know is that I would perform. And I was self-driven. Again, my dad was the school chairman of the school. So every time you do exams, and they're always number 1, 2, and 3, and you're given presents. So I'd be very excited at the end of the term to go and greet my father and receive my present. Wow. And then my father would congratulate me. He would talk about how good I am, how bright I am, and that made me very good. And so I was driven to success, to hard working, out of me not wanting to disappoint my father. So that's my story around my growing up. Yeah.
So now you're done with the lower primary, and then you go to high school?
Yeah. I go to high school. High school, I was very embarrassed to talk about my big family because I felt that my family was abnormal. My family was abnormal. And so I never used to talk about my family. I never used to talk about where I came from. But remember the performance identity?
Yes.
That works. So again, it showed up. So I would work hard, get recognition, get present, get recognized. And so that's how my school was. And I topped the class up to when I transitioned to college.
Did you go to high school around your home? Or why would you shy away from your family? And I would imagine if you're away from home in high school, they don't know about your home.
You know, in high school, you always have friends around you. But the things the girls talk about is my father, my family, my brothers, my siblings. So I'd always shy away from that. And that grew up even to my adulthood.
Oh.
I would even be surprised some of my friends are hearing this for the very first time. Yeah. Yeah.
Then now you get yourself to college?
So I go to college, medical training college. I train as a clinic officer. And you know, those days we would get jobs. So jobs are available. So from college, I get a job as an intern in Machakos General Hospital. And
Is it first the course that you desired to go training at the college? Or was it again the push again of identity?
No, I think I chose that course. And then again, there weren't very many choices in our growing up. You'd either become a teacher, a secretary, or a nurse. Then I said, no, I don't want to become a nurse. Let me become a doctor because of the recognition, you know, performance.
The visibility.
The visibility, you know, nurses are they work behind the scenes, and clinic officers, clinicians are at the forefront taking care of the patients. So yeah, I chose that and it worked. So I go to Machakos and I do my internship there. Yeah.
Yeah, let's carry on. The story is now you're in Machakos.
Now I'm in Machakos General Hospital, so I do my internship. So then my family is in Nairobi. So I need to come and join my family. So I seek a transfer and I'm posted to Baghdad.
Oh, by this time now already you got married?
Yes, I'm already married. And I have one child. So when I came to Machakos General Hospital, so it's when Baghdadi is then when I got my second baby. Yeah. So I am joining my family in Nairobi. And yeah, so I go to Baghdadi. We were among the pioneer clinicians who started Baghdadi Hospital, because then it was called IDH, Infectious Diseases Hospital. So we transitioned to a general hospital and we're among the first clinicians. And there's something good to be among the first, because then it's around that time when the HIV pandemic came in Kenya. And so there was need for trainings for clinicians who will be able to offer the services. So we were among the first clinic officers to be trained and to be equipped to be able to handle the many patients who were then dying and needed help. Yeah.
Yeah, the story is becoming very interesting. Now you're there, you're trained.
I am being trained as
an HIV specialist.
So around there, what happened? I went back to school. I did a higher diploma in ear, nose and throat surgery. So that I come back to Baghdadi and they make me in charge of the clinic officers, in charge of their duty roster, scheduling of their work, leaves and all that, the admin work. So I'm the clinical officer in charge of Baghdadi District Hospital.
Serious title.
I'm telling you. Remember, I love recognition, so that made me very good.
Is it the same drive that is driving you to go back to school, to create some space for yourself?
You see, Mwenda, one thing we need to be to talk about here is your identity is shaped by your environment as you grew up. So my environment as I grew up was performance, hard work, showing up, and be able to
stand out.
You're right. But this also, in a way, becomes detrimental to you, because then you don't know how to handle failure. So for me, success became my identity. I have to succeed whatever happens.
Come what may.
Yes, I have to be at the top.
What?
I have to be at the top of everything that I do.
Whether you transnight,
I have to be perfect.
Whether you do whatever that you need to do, you got to be the best.
And this one is internally driven.
You got to stand out.
Yeah, I have to stand out. That is me.
Wow.
Yes. So I am now in charge of Baghdadi District Hospital. Just around that time, I have reconnected again my faith with God. I think I need to go back and talk about how my growing up and going to church and the faith, the God that we were introduced to as we were growing up didn't make sense to me. God didn't make sense. And I really struggled in finding this God because, you know, I was raised up in an Anglican church. So I would go to Sunday school, sing songs, get confirmed.
Do the sacraments.
Do the sacraments. Then I'm like praying to a God that is so far. So I didn't connect with God. Maybe because of how God was presented to us.
The way it was packaged.
The way faith was packaged then. It was like another ritual. It was like another going to
A far place.
It's like school. It was like, church was like school, you know. So I didn't connect with God at that point. I really struggled. You know, I would get saved. Then I forget I'm saved. Then I mix myself up.
Oh my God.
You get saved, then you know, you are supposed to live a different life.
Yes.
So for me, I struggled there. So I don't remember the many times I got saved. And maybe I needed some salvation assurance because I would get saved, I sin, I go get saved again. You know, you lie, you go saved again. You know, all those things. So that's how my faith was. So this time in Bagadi, I have reconnected my faith with God. And so the church I used to go, we had a very nice pastor, Reverend Dimba, and he would really teach us about faith. So we had been taught about faith and that it's an assurance of things
hoped for.
Things hoped for.
And evidence of things not seen.
Evidence of things not seen.
Yes.
So if I believe in a big God, there are so many nice jobs in Nairobi,
Yes.
in the NGO world. So God, I want a job there. So I decide, because we need evidence, and probably so that God can hear me faster, I resign. I just resign. I just tender my resignation.
That time you're the head.
Yes, I am so discontented. I'm wanting more. But maybe I need to let you know that this was also God's leading. I resigned without a job. I'm not even worried where the job will come from because my faith and trust is that God will provide.
So is it that the current job is not providing enough, or what is leading you? Again, you're the top. So if it's identity, you are the top.
Yeah. Remember, this is an MOH job. So,
Ministry of Health.
Ministry of Health. So, you know, they don't pay so well. Then my husband has to provide for most of the basic things because my salary is so kidogo. It couldn't even toshare a bus fare.
Oh my God.
So he would drop me and pick me from work, and I was like, "Ay, ni
Then you have
biashara
2
gani?"
children now.
Yeah, what is this business about? I have a God who can provide, so God must provide. So I resigned.
After the sermon.
After the sermon, after faith has been built up, you know, faith is action. So I acted, I resigned.
Yes.
And trusted God now for an opening in the NGO world. I wasn't sure where. I just went home. Then I was like, hey, Agnes, what have you done?
This time have you told your husband that you're resigning?
No.
Oh, you just resigned?
I haven't. I didn't tell anyone.
Oh my
It's between
God.
me and God.
It's faith.
It's faith. You know, faith can make you do crazy things.
Yes.
So yeah, so I resign and I go home. So what do? I start looking for a job. So I tarmac, then I go home one day and tell God, now God, I'm so tired.
So when your husband learns that you've resigned.
He hasn't learned yet. He imagines I'm on leave.
Oh God.
I couldn't tell anyone. He imagines that I'm on leave. So I just stay home. But I start looking for a job, and then there was no internet, there was no nothing.
Yes.
So I'm doing physical, going to places.
Search.
Yeah, job search. So I go home one day after one dusty, I remember it was in January, so January can be quite hot. So I go tell God, God, this is not, you have to lead my steps, order my steps. You say you order our steps, so order my steps to the right places. So around that time, I receive a call from someone. And they tell me they are looking for some people to volunteer in the HIV clinic, some place near I was living. I say, after all, I'm doing nothing. So I go.
And in any case, you have also been trained as
yes,
an HIV specialist.
Yes, I already have the skills. So I go and I meet a colleague there who tells me, go to MSF and they're looking for clinic officers. So I go there, I go to MSF, and they didn't tell me outright they were looking for a clinic officer, but they invite me in and they say, okay, let's orient you so that when we need someone, we will call you. We'll call you what you call locums. So I go and get oriented for 3 days. Then they tell me, go home, we will call you. So I go home and I again tell God, I'm now having a one-on-one with God. So I tell God, God, didn't you hear properly? I said, I'm looking for a job, not a locum. So I need a job, not a locum. So what happened really shocked me after that. Remember, it's this sort of like a baby faith. So at night, I hear a voice, an audible voice that tells me, go to Stephanie and tell her to give you a job.
What? Okay.
Then I'm like, okay.
Do you know Stephanie?
Yes, I know Stephanie. Stephanie is among the people who was in the MSF clinic. She was actually, this was a French-based NGO. They were doing HIV care and treatment in Madare. So that's where I had been. And they had told me, there's no job. We just go home and wait. So I go home and tell God, I'm looking for a job, not a locum. So at night, I remember it was on Friday night, I had a voice. Go to Stephanie and tell her to give you a job. So I'm like, okay. So on Monday morning, so my question was, so when I go, what will I tell them? That God told God told me to come and you'll give me a job. So I pray and God gives me wisdom. So I go, I dress up, and very early, 8 o'clock, I show up. So I tell this lady that your system, I didn't get your systems very clearly. So since I am on leave, my quote and quote,
you're still on leave.
I'm telling people I'm on leave.
Even your husband knows you're on leave.
Yes, but me, I've resigned.
Yes.
I would like more orientation on the system so that when you leave me, when you're off, I can be able to be competent. So she tells me, you know, Agnes, Stephanie must give you a job. Because I can't be working, the workload is too much. I can't be working alone. Let's wait. So me, I sit on the desk, I start clerking patients, and then around, the bosses come late. They were coming late around. They report in the office. The office was in Westlands. They report in the office in Westlands.
Then they come to Madare.
Then they come to Madare. So 11 o'clock, Stephanie comes. Believe you me, Mwenda, I did not present myself to say I want a job. So this girl goes, my colleague goes and tells Stephanie, you need to give Agnes a job.
Wow.
So that's how I transitioned to
from MOH
to so God, purely God, and taking that step of faith.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So behind the scenes, this is what was happening.
Yes.
On that Friday night, when God was speaking to me, they were trying to recruit someone else who declined the job.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So
somehow behind the scenes,
God is sorting me out.
Remember, and fighting your battles.
Fighting my battles. Remember, I took a step of faith, and so my message is that faith works. Don't be afraid. Take that step of faith.
Wow.
Yeah, so I work there.
So now you have the boldness to tell your husband you resigned.
No, I didn't even tell him I resigned. I just told him I got another job. That story was between me and God. And probably even the colleagues I worked with, they are hearing this for the first time. Yeah. So that's what happened. So I work at MSF for about 4 years.
Still in Madare? In
Madare. It was good. And remember, I am a performer.
Dealing with HIV patients?
Dealing with HIV patients. But around that time, at a personal level, I couldn't handle the vulnerability I saw in women especially, who were very, very vulnerable and disadvantaged. So you are a woman, you have 4 kids, HIV positive, trying to survive in life. For you to get another meal, you need to engage yourself with another man, and in the process, you get another child. So I felt very overwhelmed. Remember, I don't know how to handle failure. So I felt so defeated and very
Oh, no,
overwhelmed.
because you're dealing with people that are failing in the way
they are oppressed, you know, they are disadvantaged. So I didn't know how to handle that. So I feel like I need a job change.
And there is no one to talk to about what you're feeling within yourself.
Remember, now you're the clinicians. I think that around that time, the issues around mental health were not very pronounced. But there was a counseling department for clients. So everybody assumes that daktari is okay. But those were the issues I was dealing at a personal level. So I seek God and tell him I need a job change. But I didn't voice it out. Because still I'm coping. You know, you try to cope. So one day, a colleague of mine comes and tells me, then around that time, I'm in college again, I'm in school again. I am doing project management. So everyone around in my workplace knows I'm doing project management. So my colleague comes, Ali, may God bless you. You helped me a lot. Comes and tells me, Agnes, look at this advertisement. This job is looking for you. So what is it about?
That is at Madare still.
Yeah, we are working, you know, it's a normal working day. So he came with a job advert and then tells me, this job is looking for you. So you are doing project management. This job is looking for you. They're asking for a project officer. So, okay, we are very busy, you know. So I'm not like responding the way you wanted to. So he tells me, in fact, I'm going to do the application for you. So, so Ali applies the job for me.
You just sign.
He writes the application letter for me, and so me, I just sign and I put in my cert, and we post the job, the letter, GPO to kind of posts, and kimchezo too. Because again, remember, I'm earning very good money.
Yes. So
what is draining me is the emotional gaps around what I'm feeling when I'm dealing with these vulnerable women. So, but I'm okay. You know, remember, Kenya, we are looking for money. So money I have, and everything is good. It's just that now I want to transition, to run away from this situation of these vulnerable women. So yeah, we post a job, and they respond, and they invite me for an interview.
Okay.
So I go to Ali and then I ask, so no, what do we do? You go. So I go for the job interview. Kimchezo too. And Musa too.
Whether you get it or not, it doesn't
bother me. But so we do the interview, and lo and behold, I emerge the best.
Wow.
So they contact me a few days later, and they say they want to negotiate a salary. So I'm again, Ali, what do I do? Ali is like, yeah, you go. So what do I tell them? Go with your pay slip. So I go with my pay slip. So we go and we negotiate with them, and I tell them, this is the much I'm earning. If you want me, please just match the salary.
Yes.
And I'll come.
Yes. At least you run away from the vulnerable.
Yeah. If you match the salary, I'll come. Remember, this is an international NGO.
Yes.
And I'm coming to a local faith-based organization. What? Okay, so I tell them that, then they look at each other, they look at me, and they're like, okay, what do we do? So the chairman of the panel says, let's give her the job, the letter offer. She'll go and decide whether she will take the job or not. Because now we can't negotiate. Because my salary is way up there, and the offer is down here.
Is so down.
Yeah, the salary is down here. So I get the letter offer, and I go home. So I am like, I'm not taking it.
It doesn't match your salary.
It's not matching my salary. I will not take it. But God speaks to me again. I have a dream.
Wow.
I have a dream, very vivid dream, I remember. God speaks through dreams. So in this dream, I see myself going for a high-level meeting, and everyone is silent, waiting for me. So I enter the room with my bag and laptop, find my space, and I sit down. So the convener of the meeting says, we were waiting for people from MSF they have come. Now myself. And now we can continue the meeting.
Now, myself now is a new...
No, the old...
Oh, the old job.
Yeah. So that's what she says. Then I raise my hand. I'm in the dream. I raise my hand and tell them a point of clarification. I'm not representing MSF. I am representing Chuck, my new employer.
What?
And I've not taken the job yet. So I wake from that dream and I am in tears. I cry because I know this is God speaking.
What?
So I search my heart. I pray. I consult a few people. And God speaks again through, this time prophetically, through someone. I went for a meeting and God says, you're struggling with something. And then he calls me aside and then I discuss to him about this issue. Then he tells me, take the job. God will take care of your salary.
What? Okay.
So I took a big cut and I went. And that's where God now starts dealing with me. Yeah. Yeah. So in the job cut, you know what happened? That time they were doing a salary review for the organization.
Yes.
So the money I was looking for, I think after 2 months or 3 months, it leveled. It was leveled.
Wow.
Again, this being a job where I would travel, I love traveling. I would travel in course of my work and meet new people. And then, in traveling, there's the allowances and all that. So that leveled out and it was even more. So I was sorted.
Now you're in charge.
Now I'm in Chuck.
You've run away from vulnerability.
I'm in this good faith-based organization where I grew. I think this was actually that prophecy told me that is a stepping stone to where God is taking you.
Wow.
So I worked there for about 6 years.
Are you at this point? Are you still struggling with visibility issues? Oh, that time
remember, this identity it shows you how you show up, how you present yourself in life. Even in meetings, you want to talk. You want to put across your point. When people are
that affirmations.
Yeah, that identity really determines or dictates how you behave. It dictates your behavior. So the behavior I took was success and performance, and I had to perform. So I am not the kind of people that you'd push me to give you a report. So I would rather burn my midnight oil to give you what you want. That's performance. And of course, when you perform, at workplace, people will see it. People will recognize it. People will affirm it. People will give you more work.
And because then it gives you the self-satisfaction.
Yeah, it gives you that satisfaction of you have it. You have it. This is who you are. And so when that recognition comes from your place of work, you know what happens? You acquire another identity. So you start identifying yourself with who you are in terms of work. So you'd introduce yourself. My name is Agnes Njue. I work for Chuck. Then I talk about what I do. But that's not our identity. Our identity is what God created us to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So who are you?
We'll get to that. Let's flow with, now you're in Chuck. You're here?
No, I'm in Chuck. And work is good, and I'm traveling around by the courtesy of Chuck. There's no place I don't know in Kenya. I've been all 47 counties apart from Garissa and Mandera. All the other counties have visited.
So you join now Chuck as who?
The project officer, ART program officer. So here we are trying to introduce HIV care and treatment in faith-based hospitals. And I am the lead for Chuck around there. But we are in a consortium of many other organizations that we call AIDS Relief. From PEFA, the presidential funding from Bush that came to help alleviate the AIDS pandemic in Africa. So I'm in that organization, and there's a lead NGO, and then Chuck and the other organization, the sister organization, we were like being mentored so that, because the hospitals that were being implemented to belonged to the Catholic arm and the Protestant arm, which is CHAC, where I was, who I represented that time. Yeah, so, yeah, work is good. The traveling, the interaction with the meetings, the high-level meetings, the interaction with colleagues. Occasionally we got visitors from the US, Yeah, that was good. That was good. But there's still more. After some time, when you have this success driving you, you don't seem to settle.
You want to create new milestones.
You want to go for more. There's still more. There's still more. And again, that's what we are taught in church. Where you are, don't settle for where you are. There's still more. So I started praying and asking God to open a door for me.
Another job.
Yeah. Yeah. I have learned what I need to learn.
You need to move on.
I need to move. So I pray. And God is faithful. People, please know, God is faithful.
Yes.
He will honor the desires of your heart.
Wow.
So
please, you need to tell our viewers that again, the person that is hearing and really struggling, either with faith issues or believing in God, what should that person at this point hear?
Honestly, God is faithful. God has been good to my life. And not that I'm any special. It's just a desire to be better. The application of the word. And I remember Bishop teaching us that God will honor the desire of your heart. And he told us to have a desire. So I decided to have another job. And there's nothing wrong with having a job when you have another one.
Yeah.
Because our God is a God of plenty, a God of abundance. So I decided another job. And I went to God again in prayer and asking for another job. But the job took so long to come, but I patiently and persistently waited. So one day, a colleague of mine had worked with before calls me and tells me, you've been asking me to get you a job. Gambia, yes. So now I am sending you an advert, you apply. So I apply, and Dr. Mbaye, may God bless you, he was an angel. So he had helped me, mentored me, coached me through, of course, not telling you what to say and all that, but he really helped me in preparing for that interview. So I got to the interview panel, and now I'm very, very prepared. This one I'm not going casually. This one is serious. Because now I'm again going to an international organization.
Wow.
So I go for the job, and everything is on the fingertips. Everything. So I respond to the questions very well. And so now they're in a dilemma. I had just finished my bachelor's degree, but they want someone with a master's degree, and I don't have.
And the project management now, is it still moving on?
I qualified, so I have a project. It was a higher postgraduate diploma. So I went and did a degree in gender and development. So now at least I have a degree. And so they're in a dilemma. They want to have someone with masters.
But you're very good in the interview.
I'm very good. So they're in a dilemma. So what do they do? So let me also put the God factor here. Because after the interview, and they took so long to respond, I came to the bishop. I came to the Bishop Mark, and he prayed for me. And then he told me, God wagushumikia. Give and take. We just prayed. I gave a sacrifice, and he told me, go. They'll call you.
Wow.
That was on Sunday. On Thursday, they called me.
Wow.
They called me and told me, Agnes, please come. We discussed the salary.
Wow.
So I went. Now the offer was good. In fact, I didn't have to do a lot of negotiations, but of course, lazima uonyeshane.
Yes, you're not that cheap.
Yeah. So they gave me the money I was asking for, and I got the job. Wow. Do you know what they did? They created a space for me.
Wow.
They created another position for me.
Wow.
So the guy who had an MPH was taken,
And
and I
yourself?
was also taken.
Wow.
I was taken to come and do partnerships because that's what I'd been doing in my previous job.
In Chak now.
In Chak. So yeah, so I enjoyed.
God answers your prayer
God
again?
answers my prayers.
Yes. Through
So
the covering of a
through
spiritual
the
authority.
spiritual authority, and I get this job, a good job with an international NGO again, and things start roaring. You know, the performance identity again, it's showing up because I am showing up. I am getting recognition. I am leading partners to deliver in their work plans, in their budgets, in their reports, and to deliver their scopes in the project. So yeah, that's worked that. And what happened? Yeah, then there was downsizing because of the funding. So some of us were let go. So remember, this one is not a transition that is voluntary. So this one is involuntary. But who is God? He came through for me so powerfully. So I stay home.
Also, you also let go when
After 4 years, yeah. After 4 years, I was let go. So I go home again. God is not short of alternatives for us in responding to our needs. So I go home, I start praying and tell God. So maybe before I get there, when we were informed about the layoffs, then I saw the much money they were giving
as redundancy.
as redundancy fee. Then I said in my heart, God, let me be among them because I know you'll give me another job.
So you desired.
I desired to. Of course, it's not voluntary, but I said, God, let me be among them because
so for you,
I know
that you are laid off. It is a prayer that was answered.
Of course, the redundancy, the official communication was from out there.
Yes.
But now when the information comes, because we were caught, all of us, we were caught somewhere in a safari park. So we were like, what's happening? So when they go through, a counseling session, then the CEO comes and talks about the redundancy, the funding, issues, Yes. Then I'm out there and then they're saying they're going to give, I don't know how many months of salary. I don't know what. Then I thought the money was too much. Then I said, God, because I know you will give me another job.
Please let me take
Let me be among the people. Let me be among the people who are going to be affected by this.
Wow.
So I was among the people. Because I have confidence in my God that He will not let me stay without a job.
Yes.
How will this house be supported? So lazima nitoe tithe.
Yes.
My tithe will be the tithe in the house will be reduced. So God has to give me another job.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was among those people. And it wasn't easy. In as much as I desired it, the anxiety was too much.
Yes.
The praying, the anxiety. But I had this faith, something is opening up. I didn't know how, but it was going to open up. So I stay home, I'm praying, I'm fasting, sending my CV everywhere. And so I got invited to this interview. Maybe also as a sign of faith, let me also take you back. So when the money came, my husband, mama, hii ni pesa mingi sana. Able to end the holiday. So me part of my money, tulikatana, nikalipia watoto ndege, tukalipa ndege, tukaenda Dubai for a holiday. Not caring what will happen because we have a big God. So I want to encourage you viewers. You have a big God. Live your life in freedom because God will always take care of you. So I stay home. After Dubai, I come. We stay home. Everyone is going to work apart from me. I'm staying home. My firstborn daughter, my firstborn daughter is working. My secondborn daughter is. Where was she? No, she was in school. So the two go back to school. My firstborn daughter is working and my husband is working. So I remain home.
Your housewife.
Yeah, I am well provided for, but I have nothing to do in my hands. So I start praying and asking God and sending my CV to help me to get me another job. So what happens was also dramatic. Again, God intervenes in a very supernatural way. So I I sent my CVs everywhere. Then I got invited to this interview. So I go. It was an international NGO. So I go for the interview and it didn't go well. It didn't go well, and by my friend, a colleague of mine I knew,
Was picked for the job.
was picked for the job. So I am home and we are chatting. Those days we used to have Skype.
Yes, yes.
There was no WhatsApp and
Yes.
everything. So we were chatting on Skype. And so she's like, what are you doing? Are you not at work? So no, I thought, no, I lost my job. So I'm home. Oh, you lost your job? You didn't tell me. You should have told me, because now I am going to another job and they're looking for someone to fill this job where I'm living. And they don't want to interview because it's the project is almost towards the end. And be like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. So send me your CV now, so that I share with the CEO. So my CV is sent, and so she reviews my CV and tells me to go for, I don't know why she told me to go to the office. So I go to the office and I start working the same day. There was no interview. There was no
Oh my God.
So that's why I transitioned from PSI to CMMB, Catholic Medical Mission Board. So I work there for...
No interviews?
No, hapo hakukuwa na interview. Hakuna interview hapo. Direct pass. Siniliomba.
Wow, taking God in simplicity.
Simplicity, bwana.
Yes.
Our God is good.
Wow.
Our God is faithful.
Wow.
Yeah, so I work there. The project was actually going to come to an end in 9 months. But there was an extension, another extension. So I ended up staying there for a year and some months.
Wow.
So around that time now, I'm a guru in the health space. I am doing health system strengthening. I am working with the boards, hospital boards, the management teams, helping to strengthen their health system so that they can be able to deliver quality health services. So around that time, so that's what I'm doing. And one of the hospitals, just before I left work, they approached me and asked me to help them do job evaluation for them. So, these are not things that you do by yourself. So I looked for a partner to help me do that. So before this job ends, God amenipanga.
Yes, imagine for another one.
Mungu amenipanga with a contract, the consultancy for a contract. So we immerse ourselves into doing that. And just when we are also ending the contract, he tells me there's an opening in his place of work, whether I would want to be to take it. I didn't even, I honestly didn't pray for this job because I'm feeling like I'm okay with the consultancy and I can run with them. So he asked me, and he actually pleads with me and begs with me if I could take the job. So again, he coaches and prepares me for the interview. So I go, and again, it's a walkover. I mean, I just got the job. But my problem was, and this was my struggle with God. Remember, I don't want the job.
Yeah, the new one now.
I don't want the job.
You want to remain in consultancy?
I want to remain in consultancy. Because it seems so hard. I'm coming from the NGO sector where the money is flowing. So I'm going to a job where I'll be supposed to do marketing and advertisement for clients to come for the trainings, because I was being hired as a capacity building manager. This is a faith-based organization where they self-rely on money coming from their business, because they have a business model. So I'm coming from a funding NGO model. So I'm like, how will I hack this? Remember me, I don't play to fail. I play to win and win good. So this I'm feeling, I'm not sure I'll hack it. But again, God speaks to me. So I go to this meeting, and it's in the valley, God manifests you. You are not manifested when you're on the mountaintop. So it's in a valley. So take the job, I'll manifest you.
Wow.
Where? So me, I take the job. Again, I am living in the west of Nairobi. And the office is in south of Nairobi. It's south, somewhere on Mombasa Road.
Yes.
Where? So the journey is I would do like about 20 kilometers on the old Mombasa Road with jam. So this was really, it was a job that I initially didn't enjoy because of all those factors. But God is faithful. Again, with my performance issue, I put work into it. Within 6 months,
It pushes you to the
a loss-making section turns into
profit. Wow.
profitability.
Wow.
I also couldn't believe, and I was like, "Wow!" But you see now, this gives me a self-drive because
Yes.
this one is very business-oriented.
Yes.
So I have to look for business, I have to call for clients, I have to do proposals, I have to do, all that goes with looking for business. Not knowing that God is preparing me.
Wow.
So I work there for about 6 years, and something happens that I want us to talk after the break.
Great. My viewers, today we're so excited to have one and only Agnes Njue, and she's sharing with us such an inspiring story of the God story, of the God impact in her story and in her journey. You can hear that faith-based. She's prayed, she's desired, she's given her sacrifices, and God has not frustrated her. We take a short break, and we'll be back to share the next part of the story and hear what is it that happened after our 6 years in a new job.